Now, this was an interesting exchange. This is Suge Knight, and he is co-founder Death Row Records. He called in from prison to talk about this Diddy situation. And for a long time, we've been saying Diddy is not even about Diddy, right? Diddy's way bigger than Diddy. For some reason, somebody's taxing his booty. And now they're going to either regain that compromise or to bury some compromise, or something's gone bad. But this guy was enabled by law enforcement, however you want to phrase that, for decades. And now suddenly he's like a bad guy and he's being prosecuted for flying out a prostitute. Is that what it is? Sex trafficking? Are you kidding me? For flying out an adult age person on an airplane to some freak show orgy party? That's it? All right. So now, and don't get me wrong, there were a whole bunch of bad allegations in there. But they could have charged him with all of those other allegations many times. They didn't. So now they're indicting him on sex trafficking, which is basically a non-bondable offense, for stuff that may have happened in 2008. And they're wrapping this whole thing up into a RICO case on top of it. Okay. So the guy's name is Suge Knight. Sorry about that. What's up? Sorry, Suge Knight and Suge Knight. But here's what he said. He called into the Chris Cuomo show. Suge in the house.
Okay. Look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's P.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up for the fact that what's going on.
Nobody's defending him. You're right.
Guys, the Interscope.
You're right. Okay. Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
We are defending him. We're not defending his misconduct. We're defending against the indictment, which feels very light. And it feels like there's a lot more to this story than just flying adult prostitutes who are models on airplanes to go to attend some freakout parties and then wrapping up it in a RICO charge so that they can bypass all the statute of limitations from all of the old crimes, like in 2016, like in the hotel stuff. Which they could have charged as domestic violence or battery or any of those things, but it was all covered up. So why now?
Okay, good. Okay, so you had a guy named Tubby, used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and girls to have sex with employees and other artists. To the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing, how they rated Puppy House for sex trafficking. They raided his friend house for sex trafficking.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
He never was ordered.
Sure. Can you say something? Can you say something?
You really look at the whole situation.
You only got
everything is positive. I got to have a call right back.
All right, Suge, you call back. Do you think that do you think Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality to time versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time. And we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy. So he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he's been involved with the FBI for most of his career. He got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama, got him out of prison.
Whoa.
So it's not like he don't have no moves. But I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. My artist, one of the worst mistakes I could have made was protecting my artist and doing a deal at Interscope. When my artist used to pull up in valet, the Murdoch building, they'd get out, they'd smell like weed. They clothes smell like weed. When they made it to any office, it would smell like weed. Those guys, for my artists, they introduced cocaine to my art. So once they got on cocaine, once they got on drugs, once they got on alcohol, and that's when the weird stuff happened. And I think that's what took Buffy down that lane. Then you got to remember, Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell.
Simon, come on.
You better believe it. Alcohol, drugs, it compromises manhood. Because he was taught that. He got Usher as a kid. They never recorded no songs, but alcohol, drugs, sex. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
Interesting. Saying FBI had some connections. I think he was implying to Diddy, that Diddy had maybe a handler at the FBI or had some connections there. They had a whole business with underage girls. It's exactly what we thought, right? Enabled. But then they turn around and they're like, Diddy, wow. All of our Department of Justice enforcers of the law are like, wow, we had no idea. Just like the same thing happened with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Give me a break. Nobody's buying it. It's all of a sudden you just have oh, wow. Diddy is, oh no, he's not a good person following the law. Shocking. And now they're going to start prosecutions. So interesting case. We'll keep our eye on it.